あの子は今日も部屋から一歩も出てきません。相変わらず空想の友達の話をしています。私がそんな子はいないのよって説明すると、見たこともないような恐ろしい形相で、あの子のあんな顔見たこともない。先生、明るくて元気で。
お母さん。
朗らかだったあの子はどこへ行ったのでしょ
う。落ち着いてお母さん、正念場ですよ。ここは気を強く持って。娘さんはもっと辛いのです。今我々が見放してしまったら、彼女を守ってあげられる人はいなくなる。私も可能な限りバックアップします。一緒に元気なナオミちゃんを取り戻しましょう。
はい、ありがとうございます。少し心が落ち着きました。では様子を見てきます。
ええ、気をつけて。あまり刺激を与えないように。
ナオミ、ナオミ、もう寝ちゃった？お母さんだよ。開けるよ。ナオミ、またそこにいるの？立ちっぱなしじゃ足痛いでしょ。ベッドに座ったら？お母さんね、今日いいことがあったの。お買い物に行ったらね、ペットショップにすっごく可愛い子猫がいて、ほら前にナオミが飼いたがってたでしょ。茶色い毛並みのスコティッシュちゃん。その子がずっとこっちを見てるの。お母さん、ケージから離れられなくてね、ナオミにも会わせたいなって。ね、明日一緒に出かけない？学校は休んでもいいって先生が許してくれたよ。サボっちゃってお買い物行こうよ。いや、かな。ねえ、ナオミ、どうしてそこにいるの？そこに誰かいるの？
聖子。
ナオミ、ね、冷静に聞いてね。お母さんも知りたいんだ、あなたの友達のこと。あなたのクラスの聖子ちゃんっていつからいるの？
ずっと。
あなたのクラスって？
2年9組。
うん、そうだよね。みんなとっても仲のいい素敵なクラスだって聞いてるよ。だけどどの子に聞いてもね。
出てって。どうせ信じてくれないくせに出てってよ。出てって。信じてないのに信じてるふりをして、私のことおかしいと思ってるんでしょ。
ナオミ、手を痛めるよ。やめて。いい、そんな子はいないよ。気をしっかり持って。
気は確かよ。おかしいのはみんなよ。
落ち着きなさい。
うるさいな。みんなどうかしてるんだ。私が正しいんだ。
ナオミ！ナオミ、お願い、落ち着いて。
離して
お薬よ。ナオミ、落ち着けるよ。楽になるよ。ナオミ、飲みなさい。飲むの。
やだ。 えゆく頃闇に立ち上る太陽悲しみに濡れる君のその頬をそっと照らすために祈りのような光の洗礼よ君の道降り注いで花の咲く場所へと僕らは歩き出そう幾千の痛み引を受けて楽園も終われた僕たちは作れるそう新しいエドラ
Well, as far as entrances go, I think that's pretty good. So, hey guys, it's Davosity. We're here with Corpse Party Book of Shadows. So, I've had this game. I'll just hit start, because if you don't hit start, the entrance sequence will start again. So, anyway, this is Book of Shadows. Now, before I go into the game, there's a couple things I need to point out to you guys. Number one, it's not an RPG-style horror game. It is a horror game, obviously, but I don't really know how the story progresses or whatever. But it does go off of one of the bad endings, actually, from the original Corpse Party. So, but it does progress kind of slowly. I will say that. I'm going to put that out there. And all the bad stuff, there's a lot of exposition and story development. Like the original Corpse Party, you kind of had to get almost half hour into the game before anything really super scary happened. And Corpse Party Book of Shadows is no different than that. However, I would caution that it's kind of, there's even more exposition in Corpse Party Book of Shadows. It's a little bit slow to start, but I do believe that once the story gets going, it's going to be really, really interesting. I don't know, it may not be everyone's thing that they like, but I hope you guys support this series. I hope you guys give it a shot. And yeah, enough talk. Let's do this. Oh, I will show you guys the bonuses. There are bonuses in the game. I should have, yeah, I already have some things unlocked already, and that is because in Book of Shadows, it actually goes off like these are pictures or photographs of the beginning, like basically the intro sequence to the game. But there's also pictures left over from the old Corpse Party, like well, the old Corpse Party or the original Corpse Party. I don't remember what this is. The locket. I don't remember what that is, but anyway, like these are all pictures from the original Corpse Party, like you got from the last time, like the doll and everything like that. So it saves the progress, whatever progress you achieved on your original Corpse Party save, it will transfer it to Book of Shadows. And I don't know whether it affects the story or not. I really don't know, but I would kind of classify Book of Shadows as kind of It's kind of a game for like fans of Corpse Party. Like if you're a big fan of Corpse Party and you're really into all the backstory of each character and, you know, things of that nature, then if you're a big fan of Corpse Party, I think you'll enjoy this game. It is kind of slow paced. So I would suggest just giving it a little bit, like maybe, you know, watch the first and second episodes and then make your decision whether or not you want to continue watching it. Or if you just like the action in Corpse Party or the gory stuff, then I would probably wait till the second episode or third, because this one is kind of slow to start. So anyway, let's do it. And I guess these are all, yeah, so these are chapters or within the story, I don't know, but we can't unlock these. The only one we have unlocked is Seal, the first one. Ah, what lovely weather. I wonder how Ayumi's faring at school today. I hope she's enjoying herself. The spirits seem unusually active again, though.
私やあゆみちゃんが小さい頃から感じていた嫌な予感が、この数日でより大きくなった気がします。何が起こっているのでしょうか。
And there's that old sense of unease, too. The same one Ayumi and I have been feeling all our lives. But stronger than ever. I don't like it one bit.
とても近いところに、あれの存在を感じる。
I can sense its presence. It's gotten very, very close.
まさか。ですよね。気のせいとは思いますが。
But that's preposterous, right? I'm probably just imagining things. Now,
あの子に話しておかなきゃいけないかも。ですね。
maybe it would be best if I talked with her about it. So I don't know if you guys remember Ayumi. I think Ayumi's the one who's the psychic who can like sense things and everything from the original one. She was the one that was hanging out with Kishinuma, and I assume Hinoue is her older sister that she used to talk about. She mentioned her once or twice, not once, like that she had an older sister who kind of had the same gift, so I'm assuming this is her. But anyway, maybe it would be best if I talked with her about it.
悪いことが起きなければ良いのですが。
I only hope nothing bad happens. Book of Shadows, Episode 1, Seal. Okay.
カバンを投げ出してベッドに寝転び、天井を見上げる。
I threw down my bag, collapsed onto the bed, and stared up at the ceiling.
見慣れた照明、見慣れた天井の模様、部屋の隅っこにある見慣れたシミ。
These were my familiars, the familiar lighting, the familiar patterns I knew so well, and that familiar stain in the corner. I have no idea what
あれは
that is.
私が5つの
Anyway.
誕生日の時、開ける前の缶を振りまくって炭酸ジュースをお父さんが天井にまでかけた時のシミ。
I remember when my dad made that stain. Oh, okay. It was my 5th birthday, and he just opened a can of soda I'd been shaking.
これだけ見慣れた光景を眺めているんだから当たり前だとは思うんだけど、時々感じる不思議な既視感。
Staring up at my ceiling was something I'd done a million times before, but today it felt strange. Like I'd just come from doing the exact same thing.
今の瞬間、この出来事って前にもあったんじゃないかって。
And I'm not talking the general act of lying in bed and looking up, but a more specific sense that I'd experienced this singular moment in a time once before.
それはデジャブって言って、心に新たな可能性が生まれている証拠なんだって。
I believe the term you're looking for is déjà vu. Supposedly, déjà vu signifies that a new destiny has been born within you.
おめでとう中島さん。もう一人の人格が誕生しつつあるわよ。
So, congratulations, Nakashima. You may be a whole new person now. Okay.
委員長がさらっと怖いこと言ってたけど、そういえば最近、自分のことを客観的に見つめている自分がよくいる。
So said the class rep, making light of the situation in her usual creepy way. But maybe she was right. I had been more cognizant of my actions since then.
こういうのって考え出すと止まらなくなって頭痛くなるから、いつもはすぐやめるんだけど。
Usually if I pay too much attention to every little thing I do, I begin obsessing, and then I just give myself a headache and end up calling it quits.
それが今日に限っては本当にリアルに、いつも以上に大きくなって私の周りを包んでるんだ。
But this déjà vu was real. It was far stronger than it had any right to be. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill spooky feeling. It was all-encompassing.
ナオミさんの家はどこに行ってもナオミさんのスメルがするわ。何ここ、天国
No matter where you go in this house, it all smells just like you, Naomi. Is this heaven?
なんだろう聖子、前にもこれあった気がするの。
I swear, Seiko, doesn't it feel like this has happened all once before?
何が？
What has?
聖子をうちに泊めたこと。
You sleeping over there?
なんか次の日服を買いに行こうって話をしたような気がね。
She said you're sleeping over here. And then the next day, we were both like, hey, let's go clothes shopping. Don't you remember?
ご冗談を。
Ha, surely you jest.
私がついにナオミを攻略してこのサンクチュアリへの潜入に成功したのは今日が初めてなのですよ。
Long have I sought to capture thee and infiltrate the walls of this holy temple, but today marks my successful conquest.
だよね。気のせいか。
Yeah, I guess that isn't the sort of thing I'd have forget quite so easily. Must just be my imagination.
ついにフラグが立ったんですよ。私とナオミさんの。
Hiya! Finally, our flag has been planted. Seiko and Naomi together at last.
楽しもう。フラグって何？
You bet. This is going to be lots of fun. But what's all this about a flag?
おいおいわかりますよ。
Oh, I think you know. Hee hee hee.
そう。今日は私の家で聖子とお泊まり会をすることになってたの。
And so began my first ever slumber party with Seiko.
語源が終わったら速攻学校を出て、お菓子とジュースを二人でたっぷり買い込んできた。
The moment fifth period ended that day, we tore right out of school and loaded up on all the junk food and drinks we could carry.
聖子とは長い付き合いになるけど、お互いの家に泊まったりしたことはなかったから、私もちょっとテンションが上がってる。楽しみ。
Seiko and I had been friends forever, but neither of us had stayed at the other's house before, so we were both pretty excited. This was going to be fun.
ああ、そうだナオミ。一応うちに連絡入れていい？今日のことは伝えてあるけど、学校から直行してきたからね。
Naomi, do you mind if I make a quick call home? The kids know where I'll be, but I should still check in since I didn't have a chance to swing by.
いいよ。家電使う？
Sure, go ahead. Do you need to use the landline?
大丈夫、携帯で。ありがとう。電話入れとかないと優が寂しがると思うのよね。
No, my cell phone will be just fine. I just worry about poor little you, you know? He'd be sad if I didn't at least call.
わかった。じゃあ喋ってて。ちょっと私もトイレ行ってくる。
No problem, you do your thing, and I'll take a quick bathroom break.
コール中の携帯を片手に V サインを送る聖子を残して部屋を出る。
I exited my room, glancing behind me to see Seiko holding her cell phone to her head with one hand, while flashing me a peace sign with the other.
なんだかほんと新鮮。私の部屋に友達がいること自体が面白い。
The mere idea that there'd be a friend waiting for me in my room when I got back was just so exciting.
今晩たっぷり話せるんだもんね。何話そう。
Oh, the things we could talk about that night. Where should we start? What stories should we tell?
オッケー。よし、ゆう。明日お父さん遅くなるらしいからね。文化祭の片付けとお友達の送別が終わったら帰るから。
Yeah, okay. Looks like Dad's going to be late coming home tomorrow. So I'll head your way after the festival cleanup and all the goodbyes.
一緒に準備してお父さんサプライズしようぜ。
Then we can get ready for Dad's special surprise together, okay?
じゃあみんなによろしくね。ちゃんと暖かくして寝るんだよ。じゃあね。
Give all my love to the others, and make sure you all tuck in tight tonight, so you don't catch colds. Take care, you.
大丈夫だった？
Huh, they holding up okay?
ありがとう。これで今日は心置きなく、ナオミと一緒にいられるよ。
Sure are, which means I've got nothing to worry about. I can enjoy my time with you to the fullest.
楽しそうだね。
Sounds like you're ready to have some fun.
ナオミこそ。
And I bet you are too.
何話そうか。
So what should we talk about?
なんでも OK だよ。一緒にこうしている時間が幸せなんだもの。
Anything you'd like. I'm just glad to have this blissful opportunity.
なんだろう。なんだか照れくさい。
I really can't say why I felt so shy and embarrassed.
いつも一緒にいるのに、
The two of us were always together after all.
場所が学校から自分の日常の空間に変わっただけで、すごく距離が近くなった気がして。
Changing the setting from school to my personal space just seemed to bring us a lot closer.
私は聖子の顔をまじまじと見てしまった。
I found myself staring at Seiko's face, as if studying it.
この子、こんな顔してたっけ？
Did she always look like that?
この子、私を友達と思ってくれてるんだ。
This was someone who regarded me as a friend.
とか、いろいろ考えて、なんだかよくわからない緊張をしていた。
All kinds of inane thoughts were swimming through my head, and for some reason they were making me really nervous.
ああ、じゃああれ行こうよ。さっき買ってきたチョコソーダ。
Hey, you know what we've got? We've got that chocolate soda we bought. Wanna try it out?
おー、行こう行こう。
Do I? Just try and stop me.
少しチョコレートの色味がかかったキラキラ透明な液体をコップに注ぐ。
I took out the bottle we purchased and poured its fizzy contents into 2 cups. It had the faintest tinge of chocolate color, but was otherwise clear.
弾ける炭酸がパチパチと心地よい音を立てている。
As it hit the bottom of each cup, that familiar comforting sizzle of carbonic acid rising who thinks like this? Okay. Rising from liquid echoed forth amidst a froth of bubbles.
色は綺麗だね。地雷だったらどうする？
Well, it's sure a pretty color, but what do we do with the rest of it if it sucks?
その時は明日学校持ってってみんなに振る舞って遊ぼう。
We take it with us into school tomorrow and offer it up to everyone. Make like we're being real nice. See?
はい、聖子の分。
Hey, that's a good idea. Alright, here you go, Seiko.
ありがとう。よし、じゃあ同時に飲もう。
Thanks. Okay, let's drink it down to the count of 3.
オッケー。じゃあ、せーの。
Sounds good. 1, 2, 3.
おいしい
Damn, that's good.
気がつけば二人ともいつもの調子でずーっと喋ってた。
Before I knew it, we were up to our old tricks. We smiled and laughed and felt joy at all the same things. Spending this time together, we could each forget all our troubles for a while.
こんな友達ってきっと一生のうちに何人も出会えないと思う。
This was the kind of friend that comes along only once in a lifetime.
なんで今日はこんなにこの子が愛しいんだろう。本人に言うと図に乗ってグイグイ来るから言わないけど。
I was starting to get really sentimental, and I had no idea why. I certainly couldn't admit it to her, though, or I'd never hear the end of it.
聖子とは大人になってからもずっと一緒にいられたらいいなって思った。
I just kept thinking to myself, I really hope Seiko and I can be friends like this, clean into adulthood, for the rest of our lives even.
なんだろう、修学旅行みたいなテンションのせい？
Maybe it was that same weird sense of camaraderie one tends to feel during overnight trips, field trips. I don't know.
お母さん、ご飯超美味しいです。はい、ナオミ。はーん。
Miss Nakashima, this food is stupendous. Come on, Naomi, say ah.
あ
りがとう。あなたたち、本当に仲がいいのね。
Thank you. You two certainly are close, aren't you?
いつもナオミから話を聞いていて、どんな子だろうって、一度会ってみたかったのよ。篠原さん。
I've heard so much about you, Shinohara, that I felt I simply had to meet you one of these days.
ナオミさん、私の話をしてくれてるんですか？
Oh, Naomi's been talking about me, has she?
ええ、食事時とかあなたの話ばっかりよ。今日はこんなことして遊んだとか、あんなところに一緒に行ったとか。
Oh, all the time. During meals, you're always a hot topic around here. She never fails to have some story about where you two went or what you did.
ご家族公認ということですね。嬉しい。テレテリ。
Ho ho ho, so I've been accepted by the family then? My tears of joy overflow at the prospect. I must be red as a beet right now.
聖子？
あと、そうそう、持田聡くんのお話とか、楽しそうに話すのよ。きっとこの子、
Oh, and it's not just you. Naomi also loves talking about that Satoshi Mishita boy. Whenever he comes up, she just gets so excited. I think she likes...
お母さん、やめて。ね。
Mom, Ixnay on the Atoshi-say, okay?
あら、ごめんなさい。
Ah, sorry, dear.
知ってます。愛しの持田くんのこと。ナオミさんってこう見えて奥手でしてね。
Oh, don't worry. I know all about her feelings toward her beloved Mishita. Naomi may seem like a strong girl, but she's really quite the shy one.
聖子、ストップ、ストップ。
Seiko, stop. Just stop.
あなた、情報通ね。ね、今度私とデートしない？
Well, you're certainly well informed. What say you and I have a girls' night out sometime?
美味しいものご馳走してあげるから。学校でのナオミのこと、聞かせて。
I'll treat you to something good, and in return, you tell me everything you know about Naomi from school.
喜んで、お母様。
It would be an honor and a privilege, Miss Nakashima.
ちょっと。
Hey, come on now.
さてさて、お腹いっぱいになったかな。
Well then, have you two gotten sufficiently stuffed?
じゃあ、お湯張ってあるからお風呂入りなさい。女の子同士なら一緒に入るでしょ。
I've drawn a bath, so you should head in while the water's still warm. I assume you'll be okay going in together since you're both girls, no?
フラグ回収。ここで決める私。
Damn straight! My flag is firmly planted now. The day is totally won.
なになに？一緒ってどういうこと？フラグって何？
Huh? What are you talking about? Are we really going to bathe together? And seriously, what's all this flag business about?
さっさっさ。お母さんお風呂お借りします。
Never mind that. Just come on, Mrs. Nakashima. We're going to borrow your bathroom.
はーい。よく温まるのよ。
Roger that. Make sure you two get nice and warm.
セーラーの襟を引っ張られて脱衣所に連れ込まれた。
Seiko and I removed the lapels from our school uniforms on the way to the bathroom dressing area.
やっぱり恥ずかしいから別々に入ろうと提案したんだけど、
I still felt a little uncomfortable, so I suggested we bathe separately after all.
抵抗も虚しく、聖子は私の服を脱がす仕事に取り掛かった。
But Seiko just mumbled that resistance is futile and set about taking my clothes off.
慣れた手つきで、スルスルと衣服を剥いでゆく様を見て確信する。
With only a few swift movements, she had my whole outer uniform stripped away in no time at all.
この子はプロだ。人の服を脱がすプロ。訓練されている。
She was a bona fide pro, a real expert at taking people's clothes off. Disturbingly well practiced.
うわ、熱い。
Hot, hot, hot.
おっと。ナオミさんの家のお湯は熱めなのですな。
Oof, no kidding. The hot water at your house doesn't mess around.
お母さんが入れたお風呂はいつも設定温度が高い。半身浴は温度が低めの方がいいっていつも言ってるんだけど。
Yeah, Mom likes to run the world's hottest baths. I keep telling her that when you're soaking, lower temperatures are better, but she never listens.
もう。
あれ、体冷えてる？いけませんな。もうちょ
What's this? Is your body feeling chilled? Well then, take this.
風邪ひかないでね。服脱ぐの時間かけすぎだよ、ナオミったら。
You're going to catch a cold if you're not careful. You've got to be quicker at taking off your clothes, Naomi.
そんなに恥ずかしがらないの。ほら、こっち向いて。
Come on, don't be shy. Here, look this way.
洗面器に汲んだお湯で自分も体を清めながら聖子がドヤ顔をする。
Seiko had such a dumb, self-satisfied expression on her face as she scooped up water in the basin and dumped it over our heads.
よく言うよ。私の意思お構いなしにあんなに手際よく服剥いどいて。
I think you're unshy enough for the both of us. I mean, you're the one who tore off all my clothes like they were paper.
毎日弟たちをお風呂に入れてるからね。
Well, I do bathe my little brothers every day, so I've gotten pretty good at speed stripping other people.
ああ、なるほどね。
Ah, okay, that makes sense actually.
さあ、恥ずかしがらないで友情を深めましょうよ。
Anyway, you need to loosen up. Let's take this opportunity to deepen our friendship.
はいはい、もう吹っ切れました。じゃあ、背中流してあげるよ。ほら、座って。
Yes, yes, you've thoroughly broken me out of my shell now. How about I wash your back? Have a seat.
お願いします。
Oh, yes, please.
買ったばかりのシルクタオルにボディーソープをたっぷりつけて血色のいい聖子の体を洗い始める。
I lathered up a brand new silk towel with body soap and began washing Seiko's back, marveling at her perfect complexion.
スタイルいいなあ、この子。
I never noticed before just what a classic beauty she was.
新品なんだよ、これ。喜ぶといいよ。気持ちいいでしょ？
I bought this special just for you, so I hope you're enjoying it. How does it feel?
そこじゃよ。
Yeah, that's it, right there.
それに呼応して、獣のような変な声がお風呂場に響き始める。
And that's when all the language broke down and the sounds emanating from the bathroom began resembling strange animalistic cries rather than human speech.
変な声出さないの。
Cut it out, you sound demented.
もっとそこ。上あたり。
Just a little farther up, please.
ここ？
Here?
そこそこ。
かゆかったのね。はいはい、じっとして。
I made you itchy, I'll bet. Alright, hold still.
聖子の体がみるみる泡に包まれていく。でも、こするたびにビクンと反応するのはなんとかならないものか。
It didn't take long for Seiko's back to become completely enveloped in soap suds, but I could still detect a reaction to my every touch.
あれ？聖子ってくすぐったがりだったっけ？
Hmm? Don't tell me you're ticklish.
バレた。私超弱いんだよね、触られるの。
Heh, I guess the secret's out. I'm really ticklish.
よし、徹底的に洗おう。
Well, in that case, it's a thorough washing you shall get.
今日は攻めるね。
God, you're so on the offensive today, are you? Wait, stop!
聞こえないよ。ほら、ほら。
What was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of my furious fingerwork.
スイッチの入った私は
Nobody talks like this,
聖子
but
の背
okay,
中を
whatever.
これでもかとこすった。
I was on for sure, and nothing was going to stop me from giving Seiko's back the full treatment.
今日の語源のホームルームは文化祭の準備だったから、ほこりとかで汚れた体をきれいにしてあげないとね。
After all, homeroom today was spent setting up for the culture festival, so we both got pretty dusty. A nice scrubbing is exactly what we both need. Now, just as a side note, so no one thinks, like, this isn't trying to be a hentai anime or anything like that. It's just, like, you know, it's part of the Japanese culture to, like, you know, brothers and sisters, like, families, like, bathe together and stuff. So, you know, if you don't practice this type of thing, shush. So anyway.
くねくね動くな。待て待て。
Stop squirming. Hold still.
いやー、聖子スレンダーだよね。肩甲骨すごいよ。なんか猫みたい。
Man, Seiko, you're really slender. Your shoulder blades are incredible, like a cat's. Okay.
そう自分じゃ見えないからよくわかんないや。あ、私はね、ナオミの鎖骨好きなの。
Are they? I can't really see them, so I wouldn't know. But for you, it's all about that sexy collarbone.
何そのおじさんっぽいの。
What? You sound like an old fogey or something.
美しい。大きい。
But so beautiful and so big.
はいはい。じとーっと違うとこ見ない。
I don't think that's my collarbone you're staring at.
舐めるように私の胸を見ている聖子を眺めて、私はふと違和感を覚えた。
As I gazed at Seiko staring at my chest with hungry eyes, I suddenly had another flash of deja vu. An uncomfortable one. My eyes drifted to her neck.
なんだろう。首に何かあざのようなものがある。
There was some sort of mark there, a bruise that wrapped all the way around.
聖子？それどうしたの？首、引っかいた？
Seiko, what happened to your neck? Did you scratch yourself or something?
なんかある？
Hmm? Something there?
なんかうっすらだけど赤くなってるよ。
It's pretty faint, but there's a red mark.
覚えがないな。
I don't remember injuring myself or anything.
聖子の首に薄く浮かんでいたあざは指で描いたというよりは布でこすったような感じだった。
The bruise on her neck, though slight, looked less spotty than you'd expect if it were made by human hands. It seemed more even, like it came from cloth.
聖子ったらお汁粉屋のたすきをずっと今日首にかけてたもんね。ああ、白い肌が台無しじゃん。
Probably a result of wearing her kimono cord tied around her neck all day. For the red bean soup stand, what a shame to see her pure white skin so damaged.
早く治るといいね。
I hope it heals soon, whatever it is.
ナオミ。
我慢できない。
I can't hold back any longer.
何が？
Huh? What now?
ん？
そんなことより尻を揉ませろ。
Okay.
チェイサ
Chase on.
ちょっと聖子、荒ぶりすぎだよ。
Ah, Seiko, seriously, cool down, girl. I think you've gone totally mental on me.
ー、辛抱たまんな。
I just can't help myself.
もう一つ布団あったのに。
You know, we do have a spare futon.
これでいいの。
Don't worry, I'm fine right where I am.
シングルベッドに無理やり二人で入り込む。暖かいけど寝返りを打ったら落っこちそうだ。
Two people sharing a single bed would make for a warm night, but if either of us rolled over, the other was going to wind up clean on the floor.
私が床に布団で寝るよと言ったんだけど、聖子は堅くなにそれを拒んだの。
I offered the bed to her, and was perfectly willing to spend the night on a roll-out futon, but she wouldn't have it.
聖子が狭くないならいいんだけどさ。
Well, as long as you don't feel too crowded, I guess this is fine.
あったかくて素敵。このままナオミとチューできたら死んでもいい。
It's all warm and cozy. I love it. If only I could kiss you like this, I'd die a happy woman.
口を数字の3みたいにして目を潤ませてこっちを見ながら何を言ってるんだろうこの子は。
With that, she puckered up her lips into a shape resembling the number 3, and looked at me expectantly. What had gotten into her?
じゃあしない方がいいよね。聖子いなくなったら嫌だもん。
I really don't know. I mean, I know this is might be like a what if story, but to be honest, I really don't know how Naomi is that dense. Seiko really has feelings for her, but she doesn't pick up on it at all, so I don't know. Anyway, no, we better not. Happy woman or no, I'd hate to see you die.
しまった。
Ah, damn, hoisted.
なんだろう、超楽しい。
I was just thinking, this is really fun.
正直、自分でも気づいてる。
It was around that point when I started to realize the truth about Seiko.
多分、聖子のセクハラと、それを笑ってスルーしている私を傍から見たら、仲良しを超えた二人に見えるだろうなって。
After all, if an outsider were to witness her blatant act of harassment and my complete dismissal of it, they'd assume we were more than friends, too.
だけど、私はもちろん聖子だって、全然恋愛的なそういうのじゃなくって、
But it's not like I was actually in love with her. I really didn't feel that way at all.
本当に大好きな友達として。私たち二人の距離感って、これが普通なんだよね。
I just thought of her as a very dear friend and figured this closeness we had was pretty normal.
だから、時々される誤解を解くのが大変だったりもするんだけれど。
It seemed natural, in fact, that our behavior would lead to a third-party misunderstanding every now and again, and I'd just have to set the record straight.
それはそれで面白いから、私もちょっと楽しんでいたりもするんだ。
But honestly, even when situations like that arose, they were pretty fun in their own strange, silly sort of way.
私ね、友達とめたの初めてなんだ。
You know, this is the first time I've ever had a friend over.
私もお泊まり会って初めて。一人でベッドで寝るよりも全然いいね。あいたたたた。
This is my first sleepover, too. Sure beats lying in bed alone, I'll tell you what.
あれ、大丈夫？さっきのお風呂場のビンタ強すぎたかな。
Oh, you okay? I might have slapped you a little too hard back there.
腰の入ったいいパンチだったぜ。平気だけど。
You sure did put your back into it, Slugger. But don't worry, I'm just fine.
聖子がほっぺたをさすりながら、いい笑顔をする。
Siko was rubbing her face slightly where I struck her, but smiling from cheek to cheek.
ごめんね。ねえねえ、今度さ、聖子ん家に私も泊まりに行っていい？
Sorry again. Hey, how about I come stay over at your place next time? What do you say?
来て来て。弟たち紹介する。絶対来て。
Oh, I say yes, yes. That way I can introduce you to the little ones. You are absolutely welcome anytime.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
窓の外から差し込む月明かりが、部屋の中を幻想的に照らしている。ふっと、私の中でまた、現実感が消える。
The moonlight crept its way in through my bedroom window, giving the whole room a dreamlike glow. Soon enough, I was beginning to nod off.
私は今、どこにいるんだっけ？夢？いや、現実だよ。聖子の体温を感じるもの。
Where was I? Was I dreaming? No, it was just my room. I could feel Siko's warmth next to me.
でも実は、本当の自分は全然違うところにいて、ずっと経験しているこの現実が、そこで見ている夢だったりしたら？
Or maybe I was somewhere else entirely, and this whole world, all of my life's experiences, were just one big dream.
眠くなると、ろくなこと考えない。
Man, it's hard to form a coherent thought when you're dead tired.
じゃあ明日大変だし、寝よっか。
Well, tomorrow's a big day. Let's get some sleep.
だね。文化祭だもんね。前日にお泊まり会とかチャレンジャーだよね、私ら。
You said it. From a sleepover right into a culture festival, we're true challengers.
寝坊しないでよ。布団ひっぺがして、冷蔵庫の保冷剤お腹に乗せちゃうからね。
Heh, don't you dare oversleep. If you do, I'm pulling back the blankets and putting an ice pack on your stomach.
大丈夫だよ。私の朝の速さはおばあちゃん並みなんだから。
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm such an early riser, I put middle-aged women to shame.
よーし、言ったね。じゃ、おやすみ。
I'll hold you to that. Anyway, good night, Siko.
おやすみ。
Good night.
およ。
Wow, that was quick.
聖子も疲れてるのかな？
Siko must have been exhausted. I could hear calm, telltale grunts and rhythmic breathing signifying that she was out cold, and it was contagious.
この子、びっくりするほど体温高い。昨日の夜は寒かったけど、これはいいや。湯たんぽだ。
I couldn't get over just how much warmth her body was generating. Previous night was so cold, but this was perfect. She was like a hot water bottle. So warm.
あ、起きてたの？
No, you're awake?
ナオミの声はいつだって熟睡してたって聞こえるの、私。教室でもそうでしょ？
I can hear your voice even from the deepest sleep, Naomi. You've experienced that before during class, remember?
もう超能力の域ね。てか、授業中寝ちゃダメだよ。
Is that some kind of ESP or something? And wait, you were sleeping during class? That's not good.
ねえね
Hey, I have a question.
え。将来結婚してもさ、変わらず私と一緒にいてくれる？
In the future, even after you get married, will you spend time with me like this?
もちろんだよ。急だね、また。
What? Of course I will. Talk about a bolt from the blue.
本当に？
For true?
本当に。当たり前じゃない。私と聖子は何があっても友達。ずっと一緒だよ。
For true. I mean, we're friends, you know, through thick and thin, and we always will be.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
なーに急に。もう。
Man, you're really a spaz sometimes, you know that?
聖子がバサッと布団をかぶる。何この萌えキャラ。友達以上の感情が芽生えたらどうしてくれるのか。
Seiko yanked the covers up over her head like some girly anime heroine. If she really did think of me as more than a friend, how was I supposed to react?
ナオミ？ずっと一緒にいようね。
Let's always be together.
おやすみ。
You bet. Good night, Seiko.
おやすみ。
Good night.
聖子も私と同じことを考えてたんだ。
Seiko and I seem to be thinking the same thing.
嬉しい反面、なんだかまた照れくさいような変な気持ちになった。
We were both so happy, but there was another side to the coin. There was a certain awkwardness as well. It was a strange sensation.
聖子はやっぱりすぐに寝息を立て始める。こっちを向いて丸くなってる。
Soon enough, Seiko began moaning and breathing heavily for real. She had fallen fast asleep, facing me, curled into a fetal position.
目の前で寝ている聖子の頭をじっと見ていると、不意に手が動いて、そのまま撫でてみたくなった。
As I lay there staring at her head, my hand moved of its own volition and began gently stroking her hair.
おかしい。寝入りかけのテンションのせいかな。不思議なほど自然に。私はそっと聖子の後頭部に手を回してみた。
Strangely, it didn't feel awkward or embarrassing at all. Perhaps because I knew she was asleep, it just felt natural.
そのままお母さんが子供にやるように、ゆっくりと頭に沿って手を動かしてみる。
I slid my hand more toward her back and continued rubbing her head gently, like a mother would her child's.
いい頭の形。丸いな。私はよくわからないことを考えながら、聖子の頭を撫でていた。
What a lovely shape her head was. Perfectly round. I just kept stroking her hair, thinking about this and that.
聖子が私の胸に顔をうずめてしがみついてくる。あれ？寝ぼけてる？
Suddenly she clung to me and buried her face in my chest. Was she still half awake?
なんか変な絵だけど、今晩だけいいや。
What a strange scene this was, but for just tonight, I was willing to let it slide.
よしよし。いい子いい子。
There, there. Good girl. Good girl.
今日夕方から雨降るみたいよ。二人とも傘持って行きなさい。
It's supposed to rain all evening, so make sure you both take an umbrella with you.
は
Got it.
お借りします。ありがとうございます。
Ah, thanks for the loaner.
よーし、元気に行っておいで。篠原さん、デートの約束考えといてね。
Have fun today, and Shinohara, you be sure to think about where to go on that date of yours.
はい、お母様。
Or a date of ours, she said. Yes, mother.
誰がお母様？
She's not your mother, you know.
びっくりするほど早起きな聖子に布団を剥ぎ取られて、私はくしゃみをして目を覚ました。
Seiko had woken up ungodly early and pulled my futon away, forcing me up with a chill and a sneeze.
髪を溶かして制服を着ると、お母さんが作ってくれた朝ごはんを頬張って、私たち二人は家を飛び出した。
We both combed our hair and put on our school uniforms, then scarfed down the breakfast my mom had made and flew out of the house.
急がないと準備に遅刻しちゃう。
If we didn't hurry, we'd be late for setting up.
おーほー、今年もすごいね。
Oh, things are looking pretty grand this year, too.
そうだ、私準備室からお椀運んでくるから、聖子先に教室行っといて。
Yeah, it's really coming together, but I forgot. I have to go get the bowls from the prep room. Seiko, you go on ahead to class, will you?
了解。あ、カバン持ってっとくよ。貸して。
Roger that. Oh, and I'll take your bag for you. Give it here.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
文化祭、如月祭当日。結構歴史のあるこの学校で、今日は第何回目だったかな。
It was the day of the culture festival, or Kisaragi Fest. Our school has a whole lot of history to it, and this festival had been part of it for ages.
中等部から高等部まで、みんな30分後の開催に向けて、出し物の準備で忙しそう。超賑やか。
Every student in the junior and senior high alike was busy getting ready for the festivities, which were due to start in around 30 minutes.
後で時間があったら、いろんなクラス回りたいな。なんて思いながら、
I wondered if I'd have any extra time afterward to go check out the other classes' projects.
家庭科準備室に洗って伏せておいたお椀を抱えて、私は自分のクラス2-9へ向かった。
We'd previously washed the bowls we were planning to use and laid them out in the home ec prep room. With these bowls in hand, I proceeded towards class 2-9.
いつもの階段を上り、2階の奥にある教室へ向かう。
I climbed the usual staircase and headed toward the usual room, stepping carefully so I wouldn't drop any dishes.
今日、私たちのクラスでは、お汁粉屋をやることになっていた。
The plan this year was to host a red bean soup restaurant.
教室に近づくと、廊下にまでもう甘い香りが漂ってる。
I could smell the sweet red bean paste more and more clearly with every step I took.
朝ごはんいっぱい食べてきたのに、もう食欲が顔を出す。やっぱり甘いものは別腹だよね。
I'd eaten so much food at breakfast, and here we had even more food rearing its head. But when it comes to sweets, I'd say bring it on.
おはようみんな。お汁粉屋のお椀ってこれぐらいで足りる？
Morning, everyone. These look like there'll be enough bowls for today. Don't you think?
おはよう。
Good morning.
おはよう。それぐらいあれば大丈夫。
Ah, morning. Yeah, that looks like it'll be plenty.
Oh.
Hey.
おはよう岸沼。サトシも。
Morning, Kishinuma. Horino. Like I messed up that. Sorry. Like, sometimes in the game, I click the thing too fast. Like, I don't know, I missed a dialogue there. Like, the words get stuck and they don't, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a problem with the emulator, like, not the actual game itself, but, I don't know. But sometimes I have to wait for the words to come across. Like, I didn't get all the dialogue. Sorry. Anyway. Naomi.
なんだかサトシが変だった。きょとんとしてこっち見てる。 また寝坊でもしたのかな。
Satoshi seemed a bit out of sorts. He was just staring blankly. Was he still half asleep?
気になったけど、私はまず両手に抱えたお椀を置こうと教室の奥に入っていった。
It bothered me to see him like that, but I literally had my hands full, so I really couldn't dwell on it. I pushed on into the classroom.
足元が見えない。怖いな。落とさないように。
But I couldn't actually see what was in front of my feet, and I have to admit it was kind of scary. It would be a real challenge not to drop anything.
いやー、ナオミ。おはよう。
Naomi, good morning, my dear.
ちょっと聖子、お尻触んないで。おはようじゃないでしょ。
Seiko, stop grabbing my butt. Haven't we already said our good mornings anyway?
手の塞がったナオミさんを見て、私が放っておくとでもお思いか。
Oh, but how can I resist an opportunity like this? Naomi, hands restricted, unable to fend off my advances?
こら
Look what you did.
ダメだよ。食器は清潔にしておかないと。仕方ないな。もう一遍洗いに行こう。手伝うわ。
Now that's no good. Our tableware has to be kept clean. I guess we'll just have to go wash it all again. Here, I'll help.
ごめんね。
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
そうして始まった文化祭。私たちのお汁粉屋では、鈴本さんの用意してくれた可愛い衣装を着て接客したの。
And so began the culture festival. All day we wore the clothes Suzumoto prepared for us, and served red bean soup to our schoolmates.
彼女は演劇部で、いつも舞台の衣装デザインを担当していて、
She had a lot of costuming experience, having worked on that side of things in the drama club for quite some time.
それだけじゃなく、実際に縫製までしちゃうから、こういう服作るのも慣れたもので、とっても出来が良くって。
She even did the sewing herself, putting all her practice to the test. And the kimonos she prepared for us really were all of it exceptional quality.
この衣装が超可愛いと評判になり、中等部から高等部まで全校の生徒が押しかけてくれて、うちのクラスは大にぎわい。
So good, in fact, that they became a centerpiece for us, bringing in students from the junior and senior high divisions alike. It made for a busy day.
私たちもサボる岸沼を追い回したり、休憩の時間にはいろんなクラスの出し物を見て回ったりして、みんな楽しい一日を過ごしたんだ。
When we weren't tending to customers, we were chasing after that slacker, Kishinuma, or taking time to check out some of the other class projects.
結局、私たちのお汁粉屋は校内人気第1位を獲得して大成功に終わったの。
In the end, not only did we have a really fun day, we also wound up being the most popular classroom in the whole festival. All in all, a rousing success.
時計の針は6時を回っていた。
Finally, the clock struck 6.
楽しかった文化祭も終わり、みんなで雑談しながら、この後片付けをしようねって言っていたんだけど、
As our busy day drew to a close, we all stood around talking. We kept saying we should clean up, but that kind of didn't happen.
気がついたら、残ったのはサトシと委員長、聖子、森重、岸沼、鈴本さんと私を入れて7人のみ。
Before I knew it, there were only 7 of us left in the classroom. Satoshi, the class rep, Seiko, Morishi, Kishinuma, Suzumoto, and myself.
他の子たちはみんな帰っちゃったみたい。
It seemed everyone else had already gone home.
結局、後から来てくれた副担の宍戸先生と、お兄ちゃんを迎えに来たサトシの妹のゆかちゃんを巻き込んで、9人で片付けをすることになった。
Our homeroom TA, Miss Shishido, showed up with Satoshi's little sister in tow, but they were it. We 9 became the de facto cleanup crew.
お疲れ様。頑張ったね。
Ah, finally done. Good work, everyone. The place is looking like a real classroom again.
くっそー。バックレて帰りやがった連中。ただじゃおかねえ。
Those fools who went home without helping me are sure going to get a piece of my mind tomorrow, though.
私の委員長としての求心力もまだまだということね。
Not much of a class rep if I can't even hold everyone together long enough to clean up after ourselves.
岸沼でさえ残ってるのにね。
Though you did manage to keep Kishinuma here, surprisingly.
うるせえ。
Oh, shut up. Kishinuma stayed to help Ayumi, we all know that.
鈴本さん、あなたと過ごせたこの数ヶ月、本当に楽しかったわ。
Suzumoto, I just wanted to say it's been really fun having you here these last few months.
元気いっぱいのあなたに何度救われたかしら。
I can't tell you how many times your positive energy has helped bolster my spirits.
みんなあなたのことが大好きだし、尊敬していたと思うの。
Always remember that you're loved and respected.
口には出さないけど、みんなちゃんと見てたんだよ。あなたの人間性をね。
We may not have said much to that effect, but we've all been watching you blossom here.
周りを気遣って、みんなを立てて、陰では一生懸命努力してた。
I lent a hand where I could and did my best to help guide you, but ultimately you walked your own path and have become a fine young woman.
先生。
Miss Huey,
意識もせずにそれが実行できるのは、本当にすごいことなんだよ。
it takes a special person to achieve what you've done without even realizing it.
あなたの副担任でいられたこと、私誇りに思う。
It's been an honor to serve as your homeroom TA.
向こう行っても、元気でね。
I wish you all the best at your new school. Thank you.
そう。文化祭後の連休を挟んで、鈴本さんは転校してしまうんだ。
Unfortunately, this teary farewell brought us all back to reality. During the holidays following the culture festival, Suzumoto was being transferred.
今日が実質最後の登校日だったの。
This was to be her last day at Kisaragi Academy High School.
みんな鈴本さんのことは大好きだった。
Everyone here loved her, so this was a sad occasion indeed.
本当に裏表のない優しい子で、これから毎日会えなくなるんだって思うと、寂しくてたまらなかった。
She was truly a kind person, possessing no ulterior motives and harboring no ill will toward anyone. The thought of her leaving was just plain depressing.
時間も遅くなり、いよいよお別れっていう時に、
But time waits for no one, and sadly, the time had come to say our goodbyes.
階段好きの委員長が、幸せの幸子さんっていうおまじないを出してきたんだ。
As one final hurrah, our occult-obsessed class rep asked us to perform some friendship ritual called Sachiko Ever After.
彼女は、カバンから紙でできた人型の片白を取り出した。
Upon mentioning it, she produced a paper doll from her bag.
どこかの神社で見たことがある、悪いことを身代わりに受けてくれるという、あれにそっくりだった。
It looked a lot like those proxy dolls you sometimes see in Shinto shrines, designed to absorb bad karma in somebody's place.
ビジュアル的に呪いの儀式みたいで、なんだか怖い。私以外のみんなもぎょっとしてた。
Visually, the whole thing just seemed like a setup for a curse seance or something. It was kind of scary, and I wasn't the only one who thought so.
ネットに載ってたおまじないなんだけど。
This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet.
これをするとね、その場にいたみんながずーっと一緒に繋がっていられるっていうおまじない。
If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever.
永遠に友達でいられるんだって。
Or we'll always be friends. Anyway, that's the gist of it.
ほう。
Interesting.
どうやるの？
So how does it work?
ダメだ。これはダメだ。
No, don't do this.
みんな、危険だ。これはしちゃダメなんだ。命に関わる。
Seriously, don't do this. It's dangerous. Our lives are on the line.
さあ、トシ。
命とはまた大げさだな。
Don't you think that's going a bit overboard?
あれあれ
So, like, as you guys can see, like, this is basically going off the bad ending where Satoshi gets sent back and everything repeats itself. So, I don't know how many times it's been repeating, but this is the storyline that Book of Shadows goes off of.
違う。冗談じゃないんだよ、みんな。
Look, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious here.
怖がりのサトシが必死で嫌がってる。そんなに拒否するほど怖いかな。
Satoshi had always been easily spooked, and in true form he was pleading for his life that we stop what we were doing. It didn't sound that scary, though.
大丈夫よ、持田くん。これはいつもの怖いやつじゃないから。
Don't worry, Mishita. This isn't my usual creepy fare.
お前がそんなに意地張るのも珍しいな。
I gotta say, it's rare to see you get this worked up.
怖がるサトシをよそに、みんなのおまじないは進行していく。彼一人、目に涙を浮かべてそれを見ている。
In the end, 8 of us proceeded with the ritual as planned, while Satoshi sat it out off to the side, tears in his eyes.
なんだか、かわいそうになってきた。
I kind of felt bad for him.
でも、鈴本さんのためのおまじないだし、やってあげたいし、どうしたんだろう、サトシ。
But this was for Suzumoto. We all wanted to give her the best possible send-off, so all I could really do was silently wonder what had got into him.
頼む。やめてくれ。これはやっちゃいけないことなんだよ。どうして分かってくれないんだ。
Please, I'm begging you, stop this. Don't go through with it. Why won't anyone listen to me?
あれ？これ、本気の時のサトシだ。サトシ、何が言いたいの？
He's really serious. Like, as serious as I've ever seen him. What is it, Satoshi? What is it that's has you so worried?
同じ日が繰り返されている。俺には分かるんだ。この先大変なことが起こる。
It's a time loop. This has happened before, all of this. I remember it. And what's coming next is worse than you can possibly imagine.
もう終わるから、いい子で待ってて、持田くん。
Sorry, but I'm through trying to convince you. Just be a good boy and wait for us to finish, okay?
繰り返してる？委員長が言ってた騎士官ってやつ？
A time loop. Is he experiencing deja vu like me? Is some new destiny being born inside of him? Like the class rep had said before?
そういえば、なんだろう。この現場、この空間、このおまじない、なんだか。
Come to think of it, this does feel a little familiar. This room, this atmosphere, this charm.
おまじないの紙人形をつかみながら、私は自分の記憶を遡っていた。
I obediently dug my nails into the paper doll, but all the while I was frantically foraging through my memories, trying to figure out what I was missing.
じゃあみんな、引っ張って、ちぎっちゃって。
We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3.
青ざめた顔をして、サトシが 紙人形を掴んで参加する。
With pallid face, Satoshi quickly rushed over and grabbed the paper doll himself. He was joining us after all, it seemed.
ようやく意地を張るのをやめたね、と微笑むみんなの顔とは反対に、私は嫌な予感がどんどん膨らんでいた。
Everyone else smiled at him, as if to say, finally you've come to your senses. But I was just starting to get a really bad feeling about this.
あれ、待って、これ、本当に。
No. No, there's definitely something wrong here.
行くよ。せーの。
Ready? 1, 2. No. As soon as I reached the hallway, I fell to my knees with a thud.
なんなのあれ、人、真っ黒だったけど。
No. No, no, no. What was that? A person? It was pitch black, but I swear it was shaped like a person.
パニックになる私の目の前で、開け放たれた保健室の入り口から黒い影がゆっくりと出てきた。
The school infirmary door hung open near me, and in my panic state I swore I'd seen a black, shadowy figure within it.
殺してやる。
No!
「パニックになる頭の中を整理する。何だったの今の。
My mind had been completely overtaken with fear. What was that?
何が起こってたの今。黒い霧みたいなものが私の全身から、口から耳から体の中に入ってきていた。
What just happened? That dark, misty entity came toward me and entered my body from every orifice. It came in through my ears, through my mouth.
喉の奥に太いものが詰まってて、息ができずに一瞬意識も飛んだ気がする。
I felt an enormous lump in my throat, blocking the flow of air into my lungs, and momentarily teetering me on the brink of unconsciousness.
私は今殺されかけたんだ。
I was almost killed.
胸の奥に大事にしまっている命を、まるで冷たい手にわしづかみにされたようで、私の体はすべての器官がひっくり返ったように乱れていた。
It felt as if a cold hand reached into my body and grabbed hold of my life's energy, turning all my internal organs inside out and leaving me for dead.
胃がおかしい、腸がおかしい、足がもつれる。人間はプレッシャーだけでこんなにも体が狂うのか。
My stomach was churning, my bowels were on fire, and my legs were all twisted around themselves. Can pressure alone disrupt the human body this much?
喉に残る自分の胃液の味と匂いに、私は再び吐きそうになるのを必死でこらえていた。
The odor and flavor of my own gastric juices still gnawing at the back of my throat, I felt like I was going to throw up again, but I held it in.
見覚えがある。
I remember this.
この場面、この状況。
This place, these circumstances.
私、絶対覚えがある。ここに来たの、初めてじゃない。
I've been here before. I know I have.
幸せの幸子さんを行った私たちは、すごい音がして教室の真ん中に穴が開いたと思ったら、気がつくと古びた廃校舎の中にいた。
After performing the Sachiko Ever After ritual, there was a hellish noise, and then a huge hole appeared in the floor. And then I was here, in this school.
サトシやシシド先生、委員長たちの姿はなく、私のそばには聖子だけが倒れていたの。
There was no sign of Satoshi or Miss Shishido, or the class rep or anyone else. Only Seiko was still near me, collapsed in a heap on the floor.
聖子と私は二人で励まし合って校舎の探索をしていたんだけど、玄関も窓も全部閉まっていて、外へ出ることができない。
Seiko and I explored the decaying building as fast as we could, but there was no way out. Not a single window or outer door could be moved or even broken.
そんな中、サトシの妹、ゆかちゃんの声が廊下の奥から聞こえたの。
Just as our last shreds of hope had begun to vanish, we suddenly heard Satoshi's little sister, Yuka, cry out from somewhere, just out of sight.
足をくじいて、動きづらい私を保健室のベッドに休ませたまま、聖子は一人でゆかちゃんを探しに行ってしまった。
I'd sprained my ankle pretty badly and couldn't walk very well. So Seiko went off alone to find her while I rested up in the infirmary.
そこへ、一人になった私を狙いすましたかのように、真っ黒い人影のようなものが現れて、襲いかかってきたんだ。
And that's when the dark, shadowy figure showed up and began attacking.
怖かった。怖かった。怖かった。怖かった。怖かった。
I was scared. So scared. So scared, so scared, so very scared.
歯が勝手にカチカチとなる。唇が別の生き物のようにブルブルと動く。
My teeth were chattering and my lips were quivering, as if they had a mind of their own.
どうして私を一人にするの？
Why would she leave me alone like that?
私も一緒にゆかちゃん探しに行くって言ったのに、どうして一人で行っちゃうの？聖子、足手まといってこと？
I told her I'd go with her to look for Yuka. So why did she leave me behind? Why was I going to slow her down? Was I going to get in her way?
ナオミ！どうしたの？大丈夫？
Naomi, what happened? Are you okay?
聖子。そんなことが。
一人にしてごめんね。大丈夫だった。
What? Oh my god, are you alright? I'm so sorry I left you by yourself.
聖子の顔を見たら、体の震えが止まった。
Just seeing Seiko's face quelled my shivers.
この子がいると、本当に安心する。しがみついて、泣きじゃくりたい気持ちになる。
Whenever she's around, I feel so at ease, and at that moment I just wanted to cling on to her and cry my eyes out.
素直に、そうすればよかった。
I should have just done it, but instead...
私のこと、置いてって。怖かったんだから。
Just leave me alone. Do you have any idea how scared I was?
ごめんね、ナオミ。一緒に出口探そう。
I'm sorry, Naomi. Come on, let's try to find a way out of here together.
知らないよ。やだ、もう。ほっといてよ。どうせ、脱出なんてできないんだ。
What's the point? Just forget about it. Leave it alone. We're never getting out of here.
安心感からか、私の胸の奥からは、まるで拗ねた子供のように、大粒の涙とともに、怒りの感情が溢れ出してきた。
Maybe it was the safety of Seiko's presence that did it. but all the fear welling up within me suddenly turned to anger. I was like a spoiled child.
この子に当たっても仕方がない。この子は何にも悪くない。わかっているのに、私は言葉を止めることができなかった。
Nothing good could come of lashing out like this. Seiko didn't do anything wrong, I knew that, but I couldn't stop myself from saying what I said.
心底心配してくれているのに、守ってあげると決めたのに、聖子の顔を見て、私の甘え性にますます火がついていく。
She was genuinely concerned about me, and I'd sworn to myself that I'd protect her, but my sense of reason was fighting a losing battle.
このまま行方不明で、お母さんにも迷惑かける。ほんと最悪。
You do realize we've gone missing, right? How do you think my mother's going to feel? She's going to be worried sick about me, and there's nothing I can do.
ナオミ、大丈夫だよ。そんなこと言わないで。
Naomi, please don't say things like that. It's going to be alright.
だってそうじゃん。私が帰ってくるまで、きっとずっと探し続ける。
Like hell it is. She's going to keep searching for me until the day I finally come home?
お母さん仕事あるのに、足引っ張って、邪魔して。超親不幸だよ。
And she has work, you know? This whole situation, it's not right. As long as I'm here, I'm nothing but a nuisance to her. I'm a terrible daughter.
ここで死ぬ私が見つかるわけがないのに、無駄なことさせて。
And we're just going to die here anyway, so all that time she spends looking for me will be wasted.
この時、聖子と話しながら私は、さらに別の考えに心を支配され始めていた。
By this time, my mind had been completely overtaken. I wasn't myself anymore. I was running on autopilot, horrified by the words coming from my mouth.
この流れはダメ。
No, I know how this ends.
無駄じゃない。
You're wrong.
家族ってね、迷惑とか足引っ張るとか、そういうものじゃないよ。
Families aren't like that. It won't be a nuisance. It won't be a burden, and you're not terrible.
うまく言えないけど、その人のためなら何だってできるものだと思うの。
I don't know exactly how to say this, but when there are loved ones involved, you'll do anything for them.
さっきの既視感が戻ってきて、どんどん確信に変わっていく。
There it was again. Deja vu. Everything was falling into place.
そう、私はこの先の運命を知っていた。このまま進んじゃうと。
I knew what was going to happen. I knew what fate had in store if we continued down this road.
だけどそうだよね。心配はかけるべきじゃない。夏美お母さん優しい人だし。
But I guess I can see where you're coming from. Your mother is a really kind person. The last thing you'd want to do is worry her.
だからそうならないように。ね、ナオミ、大丈夫だよ。絶対に帰ろう。
That's why we need to make sure that doesn't happen. Right, Naomi? We need to get back home.
あんたの家はどうだか知らないけど、普通はそんなおめでたい考え方できないよ。
I don't know how it is for you and your family, but normal people don't work that way.
このままだと。
No, it's happening.
聖子が首をつって死んじゃう。
Seiko's going to get hanged. She's going to die.
謝んなきゃ。
I have to apologize.
ナオミにこんなこと言われるの。嘘だよ。
I don't want you of all people to speak to me like that. Please, Naomi, tell me that's not how you really feel.
聖子。
Okay. Yeah, of course, apologize.
このままじゃいけない。聖子をここで一人にしちゃいけない。
If I didn't say something to calm her down, Seiko would run off. And I knew she couldn't be by herself right now.
私はとっさに謝ろうとした。でも
So I pulled myself together and tried apologizing to her. But the words,
聖子、謝ろうとした途端、喉に何かが絡まって息ができないほどむせ込んだ私はその場にしゃがみ込んでしまった。
the words wouldn't come. As soon as I tried to form them, something caught itself in my throat. I found myself unable to breathe and doubled over in a fit.
ナオミ、大丈夫？
Naomi, are you okay?
ごめんね。私があなたの気持ちを逆なでしちゃってるのなら悲しいけど、私離れてるから。
I'm sorry, Naomi. If I'm bothering you, I'll go. I hate to leave your side, but if that's what you want, I won't argue.
聖子、
Wait!
走っていく聖子の後ろ姿が小さく暗く消えていく。取り返しのつかない選択をした気がした。
Seiko ran off into the distance, her figure growing smaller and darker until it vanished altogether. I knew I'd made an awful, irrevocable mistake.
聖子に向けた私の意識をある違和感が強制的に引き戻す。
That sense of dread I'd felt moments before had come back full force. I could sense a malevolence within me, an outside hand that made me lash out at Seiko.
口の中に異物感、何か入ってる。私は慌てて口の中に指を突っ込んだ。
It felt like something was in my mouth. I had no idea what, but there was definitely something in there. I stuck my finger in and tried to dig it out. ズルズルズルっと私の喉の奥から絡まった長い髪の毛がたくさん出てきた。 My finger found something and pulled, and out from my throat came large clumps of long black hair.
真っ黒な髪の毛は引っ張っても引っ張っても出てきた。
I just kept pulling and pulling. I couldn't believe how much there was.
胃の中から食道を通って私の手のひらまで途切れなく。
The strands stretched all the way from my stomach through my esophagus and into my hands. And even then there was still more to pull.
扁桃腺が刺激されてまた戻してしまいそうになる。
The motion was unnatural and was creating a repulsive, sickening sensation along my tonsils. I felt like I was going to throw up again.
何よ、髪の毛。これが今喉に絡みついて。
Where the hell did all this hair come from? Was this all stuck in my throat?
おぼろげだった未来の記憶は確信に変わっていた。何か理由があって私は同じ現実を繰り返しているんだ。
It was only a faint notion before, but now I was certain I was remembering some future event. I didn't know why or how, but I was repeating time.
謝ることも許さないってこと。
Am I just not allowed to apologize?
何かの力が働いてる。何かがまたこの世界でも聖子を殺そうとしている。
I could feel a dark will guiding me. Someone or something wanted Seiko to be killed in this timeline as well.
ダメだよ。そんなことさせない。
But I wasn't going to let it happen.
絶対させないから。
Not without a fight.
とにかく追いかけなきゃ。謝ろう。あの子を一人にしちゃダメ。
I have to go after her. I have to apologize. I can't leave her alone like this.
私は聖子の走って行った方へ廊下を駆け出した。でも
I ran as quickly as I could in the direction Seiko had gone, but then a fierce earthquake began shaking the building. It was so violent I couldn't even stay standing. I crouched along the ground waiting for it to pass. Everything was moving and there were sounds of objects crackling and breaking all around me. Glass was shattering, ceiling tiles were raining down upon me. I was scared for my life. So scared. So very, very afraid. I was certain I was going to die. Maybe a big chunk of the ceiling would fall on me, or the floor would open up at my feet and swallow me whole. I kept wondering how it was going to end. Was I going to be crushed? How badly would it hurt? How long would it go on before I finally died? My head would swing all kinds of the worst case scenarios, while my body just remained motionless on the ground. I'd never felt so helpless before. I didn't even care anymore. I'd take any release I could get just to make it stop. But there was no release for me. All I could do was grow up into a ball and play.
どれくらい経っただろうか。
I wondered how much time had passed.
一瞬にも数分にも数時間にも思えるほどの恐ろしい時間が過ぎて、後者はようやく静寂を取り戻した。
It could have been only a moment, a few minutes or even a few hours for all I knew. But it did finally end, and the dark corridors were silent once more.
体中をこわばらせながらゆっくりと体を起こすと、頭の上から埃や木くずがパラパラと落ちた。
I gradually loosened my stiff body, uncurling from the floor. Blotches of dust and wood chips fell from my hair.
服の中にも砂みたいな細かい粒子がいっぱい入ってて、ジャリジャリ言う。気持ち悪い。
Some of the finer debris had gotten into my clothing and was crunching around like sand with my every movement. It was not pleasant.
服をつまんでバサバサと払い、スカートをはたいて立ち上がってみた。
I brushed myself off as best I could and slowly rose to my feet, slapping my skirt in vain to clear away any excess dust and dirt.
埃が舞い、白く煙る廊下を見渡すと、そこには
The particles in the air were like a white smoke billowing through the pitch black hallway. It took me a moment to get my bearings.
絶望的な状況が私の前に横たわっていた。
Once I finally did, though, I almost wish I hadn't. The sight before my eyes instantly washed away what little hope I may have had.
今の地震で床が抜けて、向こう側へ、聖子の方へ進むことができなくなっていたのだ。
The earthquake had completely caved in part of the floor. It was no longer possible to continue down this hall. No longer possible to trail Seiko.
もう少し向こうにしゃがんでいたら床の亀裂に飲み込まれて私は無事に済んではいなかった。
If I had been cowering from the quake only a few feet ahead, I'd be dead for sure, swallowed up into whatever hell lay down there.
穴の縁に膝をつけて穴の底を覗き込む。
I knelt down by the edge of the hole and peered within.
暗くてよく見えないけどこの校舎意外と階ごとの天井が高い。
It was too dark to tell for sure, but if what I thought I saw was correct, then the ceilings in this school were unreasonably high.
さらに下の階のちょうどここから真下の床にも穴が開いたみたいだ。
To make matters worse, it seemed like the floor directly below had fallen out as well.
ここから落ちたらどこまで落ちていくんだろう。身震いしながら私は腰を上げた。
I didn't dare consider just how deep this pit might go. All I knew was I couldn't risk falling into it. Shivering in terror, I pulled myself up.
どうしよう。どこか別のところから回り込めるかな。
What do I do? Can I get around it?
急がないと。
I have to hurry.
急がないと聖子が自殺してしまう。まだ間に合うんだ。
I definitely had to hurry. If I didn't, Seiko would commit suicide. But there was still time.
今度こそそんなこと絶対させない。そんな運命変えてやる。
I was determined not to let it happen. No matter what, I was going to save her. I was going to change her horrible fate. Okay, so this is now the exploration. Okay, and then I turn the camera this way. So I don't know. I have to figure out the controls for the game. But anyway, this is the point where the game begins, if you guys are still here. But anyway, that's pretty much the longest exposition or introduction to any game that I've been through. But it does set up the mood for the game. And I think so far it seems like the Book of Shadows is going to focus more on Naomi's side of the story. We may switch. It's pretty much like the original started. You start off as playing as Naomi, but then it switches to Satoshi afterwards. So this one might do the same. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the Book of Shadows. The following episodes, I promise, will be more action-packed. And yeah, I hope to see you guys for part 2. So, and let me know what you guys think about the style of the game and whether or not you think it's a good idea or whether or not you might want to see the rest of it. So, as I said, if you found part 1 a little boring, give part 2 a chance. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
ベッドに座ったら？お母さんね、今日いいことがあったの。お買い物に行ったらね、ペットショップにすっごく可愛い子猫がいて、ほら前にナオミが飼いたがってたでしょ。茶色い毛並みのスコティッシュちゃん。その子がずっとこっちを見てるの。お母さんケージから離れられなくてね、ナオミにも会わせたいなって。ね、明日一緒に出かけない？学校は休んでもいいって先生が許してくれたよ。サボっちゃってお買い物行こうよ。いやかな。ねえ、 ナオミ、どうしてそこにいるの？そこに誰かいるの？
聖子。
ナオミ、冷静に聞いてね。お母さんも知りたいんだ、あなたの友達のこと。あなたのクラスの聖子ちゃんっていつからいるの？
ずっと。
あなたのクラスって？
2年9組。
うん、そうだよね。みんなとっても仲のいい素敵なクラスだって聞いてるよ。だけどどの子に聞いてもね。
出てって。どうせ信じてくれないくせに出てってよ。出てって。信じてないのに信じてるふりをして私のことおかしいと思ってるんでしょ。
ナオミ、手を痛めるよ。やめて。いい、そんな子はいないの。気をしっかり持って。
気は確かよ。おかしいのはみんなよ。
落ち着きなさい。
うるさいな。みんなどうかしてるんだ。私が正しいんだ。
はいあの子は今日も部屋から一歩も出てきません。相変わらず空想の友達の話をしています。私がそんな子はいないのよって説明すると、見たこともないような恐ろしい形相で、あの子のあんな顔見たこともない。先生、明るくて元気で。
お母さん。
朗らかだったあの子はどこへ行ったのでしょ
落ち着いてお母さん、正念場ですよ。ここは気を強く持って。娘さんはもっと辛いのです。今我々が見放してしまったら彼女を守ってあげられる人はいなくなる。私も可能な限りバックアップします。一緒に元気なナオミちゃんを取り戻しましょう。
はい、ありがとうございます。少し心が落ち着きました。では様子を見てきます。
ええ、気をつけて。あまり刺激を与えないように。
ナオミ、ナオミ、もう寝ちゃった？お母さんだよ。開けるよ。ナオミ、またそこにいるの？立ちっぱなしじゃ足痛いでしょ。ベッド。ナオミ！ナオミ、お願い、落ち着いて！
離して！
お薬よ。ナオミ、落ち着けるよ。楽になるよ。ナオミ、飲みなさい。飲むの。
やだ！どうして誰も信じてくれないの？ 雨音が消えゆく頃闇に立ち上る太陽悲しみに濡れる君のその頬をそっと照らすために祈りのような光の洗礼よ君の道降り注いで花の咲く場所へと僕らは歩き出そう幾千の痛み清めて楽園も終われた僕たちは作れるそう新しいエドラ
It actually goes off like this. These are pictures or photographs of the beginning, like basically the intro sequence to the game. But there's also pictures left over from the old Corpse Party, like well, the old Corpse Party or the original Corpse Party. I don't remember what this is. The locket. I don't remember what that is, but anyway, like these are all pictures from the original Corpse Party, like you got from the last time, like the doll and everything like that. So it basically it saves the progress, whatever progress you achieved on your original Corpse Party save, it will transfer it to Book of Shadows. And I don't know whether it affects the story or not. I really don't know, but I would kind of classify Book of Shadows as kind of it's kind of a game for like fans of Corpse Party. Like if you're a big fan of Corpse Party and you're really into all the backstory of each character and things of that nature, then if you're a big fan of Corpse Party, I think you'll enjoy this game. It is kind of slow paced, so I would suggest just giving it a little bit, like maybe watch the first and second episodes and then make your decision whether or not you want to continue watching it. Or if you just like the action in Corpse Party or the gory stuff, then I would probably wait till the second episode or third, because this one is kind of slow to start. So anyway, let's do it. And I guess these are all, so these are chapters or within the story, I don't know, but we can't unlock these. The only one we have unlocked is Seal, the first one.
いい天気です。あゆみちゃん、今日も学校で楽しく過ごせているでしょうか?
Ah, what lovely weather. I wonder how Ayumi's faring at school today. I hope she's enjoying herself.
今日も精霊たちが騒いでいる。
The spirits seem unusually active. Well, as far as entrances go, I think that's pretty good. So, hey guys, it's Davosity, and we're here with Corpse Party Book of Shadows. So, I've had this game. I'll just hit start, because if you don't hit start, the entrance sequence will start again. So, anyway, this is Book of Shadows. Now, before I go into the game, there's a couple things I need to point out to you guys. Number one, it's not an RPG-style horror game. It is a horror game, obviously, but I don't really know how the story progresses or whatever, but it does go off of one of the bad endings actually from the original Corpse Party. So but it does progress kind of slowly. I will say that. I'm gonna put that out there. And all the bad stuff, there's a lot of exposition and story development. Like the original Corpse Party, you kind of had to get almost half hour into the game before anything really super scary happened. And Corpse Party Book of Shadows is no different than that. However, I would caution that it's kind of, there's even more exposition in Corpse Party Book of Shadows. It's a little bit slow to start, but I do believe that once the story gets going, it's going to be really, really interesting. I don't know, it may not be everyone's thing that they like, but I hope you guys support this series. I hope you guys give it a shot. And yeah, enough talk. Let's do this. Oh, I will show you guys the bonuses. There are bonuses in the game. I should have, yeah, I already have some things unlocked already, and that is because in Book of Shadows